Sometimes, when it comes to investing, we tend to follow the crowd. We hear a lot about people investing in certain properties or claims that value will double. But should we let outside opinion drive our decisions? How do we figure out if a property is actually a smart investment? Hello, aspiring homeowners and seasoned investors. Step into the world of Las Vegas and Henderson with me. I am Long Fan, your host for Long's Real Estate Podcast, where we'll dive deep into all things real estate. Often, we get overwhelmed by events we can't control, whether in our lives or the media. When this happens, we tend to react in two ways. Either we freeze up from fear, neglecting what's in our control, or we rush into uninformed decisions. This happens a lot in real estate investing, especially with first-time investor drawn in by rosy future projection without understanding the basics. Later, they might find themselves unprepared for situation or making panic choices that cost them dearly. To me, real estate investment isn't just about predicting future values or constantly keeping up with the charts and news. It's good to stay informed, but you don't need to obsess over it daily. Instead of getting caught up in unpredictable outside factors, concentrate on the basics. What are these basics? Fundamental are the enduring, essential rules and principle that never changes. In real estate, it boils down to location, location, location. Now, the big question is, how do you spot the right location for an investment? What really defines a solid residential investment? There's an easy way to remember it, and the acronym is PROPEL. P-R-O-P-E-L. P stands for proximity to amenities, schools, and parks. R stands for residential growth potential. O, overall neighborhood expansion. P, public transit convenience. E, environmental factors. And L, local economic stability. This acronym emphasizes the key aspects of considering a property's potential by focusing on its proximity to amenities and parks, residential development opportunities, neighborhood growth, accessibility to public transport, environmental factors, and the stability of the local economy. Let's break down these individually and understand why targeting areas that show rapid progress in one or more of these aspects is crucial. Firstly, consider the P factor, proximity to key amenities, school, and parks. Proximity is the context. Refer to the closeness of a property to significant locations such as schools, parks, and essential services. Why is this significant? Let's reflect on it. Families frequently seek residences in close proximity to reputable schools, making properties in these areas highly sought after. Imagine this. You're eyeing two houses. House A is near a great school, a park for the kids to play, and several useful amenities like grocery stores and coffee shops. Whereas House B, on the other hand, is a bit farther away from these conveniences. Which one do you think holds more appeal? Exactly. House A tends to attract more interest and retain its value better because it's in a prime location. Now, here's the why behind it. Proximity to amenities, schools, and parks not only enhances the quality of life for residents, but also makes the property more attractive to potential buyers or renters. Think of it as a win-win situation. Families get easy access to education and recreational spaces, while investors find a property that's in higher demand. And the beauty? The demand tends to hold steady over time, making it a smart investment move. So when scouting for properties, keep an eye on the proximity factor. Investing in area near schools, parks, and essential amenities can significantly boost your property's appeal and potential return on investment. Next, let's talk about R, residential growth potential. This simply means the chance of an area getting bigger, better, or more developed over time. Now, why does this matter when you're into real estate investment? Picture this. You're checking out two neighborhoods. One, let's call it neighborhood A, has an ongoing project, new stuff being built, and businesses are growing. On the flip side, neighborhood B is pretty much staying the same with no exciting changes. Which one do you think is a better investment? You guessed it. Neighborhood A wins. Why? Because it shows signs of getting better and growing. This growth usually leads to more people wanting to live there, property values going up, and whole neighborhoods becoming more attractive. And it's not just about property value. It's like a chain reaction. New businesses pop up, things gets better, and there are more cool stuff around. This in turn attract more people, making the whole area keep improving and becoming more valuable. Moving on to O, overall neighborhood expansion. This means how the whole area around a property is growing and getting better. Why does this matter in real estate investing? Well, here's the scoop. When the entire area is getting bigger and improving, more people want to live there. The new businesses and cool things starts popping up. It's like a chain reaction that makes the entire place more appealing and valuable. So when you're searching for a solid investment, focus on places that are expanding overall. It's like putting yourself right in the middle of the positive changes, setting yourself up for long-term growth and good returns. Let's dive into the P in our investment acronym, which stands for public transit convenience. This factor gives significantly impact the attractiveness in a real estate investment. Public transit convenience add an extra layer of appeal to our property. Having easy access to transportation hubs is a draw for a diverse range of tenants or buyers, especially in urban areas or locations with expanding transit infrastructure. Consider the convenience it brings: shorter commutes, accessibility to various parts of the city, and often a livelier lifestyle. This advantage isn't just for the resident. It serves as a major selling point, contributing to the property appreciation in value over time. Let's talk about E, environmental factors. Why do environmental factors matter in real estate investing? Picture this. You're comparing two properties. Property A is in an area known for green spaces, eco-friendly initiatives, and green air quality. Property B, however, is in a spot with pollution worries and little focus on the environment. Which property do you think might be a better investment? Property A usually comes out on top. Why? Because environmental factors significantly impact how much people value a property and its long-term worth. Places that prioritize sustainability, fresh air, and green projects tend to attract residents and businesses seeking a healthier and more eco-cautious lifestyle. So when you're looking for a solid investment, pay attention to environmental factors. Investing in areas that care about the environment is like putting your money in a direction that's both good for the planet and potentially profitable for you. Finally, let's talk about L, local economic stability. Why does local economic stability matter in real estate investing? Well, it's a big deal because it strongly influences property values and demand. When an area has a stable and diverse economy, it tends to attract more people, businesses, and investors. Think of it like a chain reaction. More job means more people looking for homes, higher spending ability for residents, and a lively local economy. This not only boosts the overall growth of the area, but also makes properties in that location more valuable and desirable. In real estate, we've talked about how crucial the location is, but there's another important factor you can handle: your personal finances. Before jumping into real estate, it's essential to master managing your money. Real estate is a big, long-term investment, and being financially savvy is a must. The cool thing about real estate is that there are many ways to make a profit. And the best part? You get to decide how to make the most of your gains. Your strategy should match your goals and situation. If you want more details on these strategies, check out my previous podcasts. Remember, relying on unpredictable events, even if they seem foolproof, isn't the way to go. They're too tricky to predict for sure. Instead, focus on what you can control, the basics, your finances, and your strategy. This approach helps you handle uncertainties without panicking, making sure your investment decisions are confident. Thank you for listening. For more insights on Las Vegas and Henderson, grab our free relocation guide from the podcast description or book a free consultation on my website or social media. Also, I love hearing from our listeners. If you have any questions, comments, topic suggestions, or real estate stories to share, please reach out to us. You can follow me on my social media pages. Just search for Long's Real Estate, local realtor in Las Vegas and Henderson, Nevada. I will also save the links in the description of this video. Until then, remember, in Las Vegas and Henderson, the odds are always in your favor when you have the right real estate agent by your side. Thank you for joining us today. See you next week.